the President's remarks at the formal dedication ceremonies of the new Dulles International Airport at Chantilly, Virginia, November 17, 1962.
Mr. Halliby, General Eisenhower, Mr. Chief Justice, Mrs. Dulles, Mr. Dulles, Mrs. Saarinen, Mr. Halliby, ladies and gentlemen, I want to express my great pride and satisfaction in the contribution which has been made by a number of dedicated public and private citizens in constructing this great building. I want to express my great compliments to General Eisenhower and to General Quesada, not merely because they saw the necessity of Washington having a jet airport, and not merely because they determined on a most appropriate name, but also because they chose a design and an architect and builders which make this a distinguished ornament of a great country and a great governmental system. This building, I think, symbolizes the aspirations of the United States in the 1950s and the 1960s. And I don't think it's at all incongruous that we should be at the same time devoting ourselves to the preserving of Lafayette Park and all of the old buildings of that park and all of the old views which other presidents 100 years ago saw, and at the same time taking the greatest pride and satisfaction in this new building. We believe in the past and in the future, and I think that this building symbolizes that great future as Lafayette Park symbolizes that brilliant past. So I compliment them, and I compliment General Quesada, who seems to enjoy a life of controversy in his new occupation as he did in his past occupation, but at least he is living vitally, and that counts for a good deal these days. I also want to say how appropriate it is that this should be named after Secretary Dulles. He was a member of an extraordinary family. His brother Allen Dulles, who served in a great many administrations, stretching back, I believe, to President Hoover, all the way to this one. His brother John Foster Dulles, who at the age of 19 was rather strangely the secretary to the Chinese delegation to The Hague, and who served nearly every presidential administration from that time forward to his death in 1959. Their uncle, who was Secretary of State, Mr. Lansing. Their grandfather, who was Secretary of State, Mr. Foster. I know a few families, and certainly few contemporaries, who rendered more distinguished and dedicated service to their country. And therefore, I think that all of them can feel in the name Dulles Airport a sense of participation. We believe in that kind of public service, and I hope that the fact of the naming will encourage it in the future. Most of all, I want to commend those who will be working here, those who fly our planes, those who man those planes, those members of the Immigration Service who will be the first American that visitors will see here in the United States. And I hope it will be possible, building on what has been done here at Dulles Airport, that we will make sure that all of our airports and all of our piers at the seas and all of the people who work in them show a face of America to the world which is our best face. I hope that those who are here, those in New York, those in San Francisco, those at every port, whether it's on the ocean or whether it's from the air, will realize that the people who come here make a judgment about their country, that they are people who carry with them an impression of our country, and we want it to be the best. So we have the greatest hopes for them, and we congratulate them on their service in the past and in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great airport at a great time in the life of our country. I commend all those who have been a part of it, and most of all, I congratulate the citizens of America who, in their joint capacity as citizens of the greatest free country, have made this airport possible. Thank you.
concrete, steel, and glass, blended with sky and clouds. The dream of the future that became reality. A perfect balance of dramatic beauty and functionality. Designed by one of the foremost architects of our time, the late Eero Saarinen, and after many years of planning by the Federal Aviation Agency and 4 years of construction, it opened up its runways for training and familiarization flights on October 1st, 1962. It was formally dedicated by President John F. Kennedy to the memory of Secretary of State John Foster Dulles on November 17th, 1962. The story of an airport in the making is a long and painful one. This roaring, space-hungry necessity of our hurrying time is pitiless in its demands. Everything else must fall before an airport can arise. 580 demolished buildings, 1,200 acres of uprooted woods, 11,500,000 yards of excavated earth, dissolved into 31,000 feet of concrete runways. Dulles International is one of only 2 federally owned and operated airports in the United States. More planes are due here every day, and soon this giant, half asleep, will become the breathless junction of skyways. Washington, D.C., one of the most important cities of our time, could not do without it.
CBA 59 Dulles Tower, cleared to Los Angeles Airport by Ridgeway intersection, direct front line, J30, flight time route. Expect further clearance at flight level 230 after Ridgeway. Maintain runway heading 307. Clear to land runway 1 right.
Every conceivable device of modern air traffic control can be found here. Airport surveillance radar, precision approach radar, airport surface detection equipment, air traffic control radar beacon system, and more. Dulles International is a radically new concept in airport terminals. The mobile lounge, a monster on wheels, the largest passenger-carrying vehicle on rubber tires, is an essential part of that new concept. Applied only here today, but tomorrow it might become an integral part of every modern jet-age airport. what is that new concept? Up till now, jetliners would taxi to terminal extensions or terminal fingers, small corridors extended to the parking aprons. This device brings big jets uncomfortably close to the terminal building and necessitates long walks for passengers, in some cases almost a mile. The new concept has the terminal finger replaced with a comfortable moving lounge that rolls out to the parked aircraft. Telescoping bridge, moving out, up, down, or sideways, can reach the door of any aircraft in use today or in the foreseeable future. Passengers need walk only a few steps and are protected from noise, fumes, jet blasts, and weather exposure. 54 feet long, 16 feet wide, and 17.5 feet high, it matches in size 8 intercity buses. Capable of accommodating 90 passengers, it moves from the jet parking apron to the terminal in a matter of minutes. The aircraft stays at the jet parking apron, half a mile away from the terminal and much closer to the runway. Savings on fuel are considerable because the big jets consume large quantities while taxiing. They are serviced and refueled here from one of 4 hydrants at each gate. Hydrants set over a system of underground pipes which bring fuel from the tank farm 5,000 yards away. The total capacity of the tank farm is 5 million gallons. The peak flow, 1,200 gallons a minute. 800 feet wide and 5,000 feet long, the jet parking apron can serve 30 aircraft simultaneously on its initial 70 acres of pavement. Arriving at the main concourse, the passengers are only 160 feet away from the ground transportation. There are escalators leading from the main lobby to the lower level, where the baggage pickup point is located. By the time a passenger arrives at the lower level, his baggage is already there. Altogether, the walking distance is reduced from an average 950 steps to 150 steps. Time-wise, this means that deplaning passengers are on their way to town after only 9 minutes and 57 seconds. Dulles International is located only 27 miles from the White House, the heart of downtown Washington. More than half that distance is a specially built access expressway, restricted for any other traffic except to and from the airport. Dulles International, the only airport in the world ready today for the supersonic age of tomorrow.